Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today I'm very excited because we are checking out Shogun. This is season 1, episode 4. The Eightfold Fence. I absolutely am in love with this show. I think it's one of the best things going on TV. I can't wait to see more.
God, so much happening, so much action. I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to get right back into it. Love the show. I couldn't agree with you more about loving the show.
He said the best thing's going.
Woo!
Stole it right from my stepdad. It's the best thing
Stole
going.
it from Ric Flair.
I don't disagree with him.
No.
This is one of the best things going. I gotta know what eightfold fence means.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what John is going to be doing. Especially after what we saw in the last episode. Let's go!
皆の者、藪重様と藪重様のお客人である関東のご領主、吉井虎長様をこの村にお迎えすることに相なった。急ぎ支度をいたせ。
Oh, I thought maybe they would translate for us.
That's what I was hoping too. Make everything look nice. Oh, God.
Here we go.
Like the sands of time.
虎長様が安仁様を見込んで旗本の身分をお与えになったのでござります。バカな。旗本になられたからには安仁様にも奥方がいりまする。
伏してお願い申し上げます。どうか出家して尼になるお許しをくだ
Not interested.
さい。私が何をいたしたと申されますか。我が子の後を追わせてもらえねばかりか。こたびは万人に嫁ぎなどと。
No sympathy out of her.
No simpy.
むごい人間なのでございましょう。マリコ様とて死別されたばかりでござります。
Yeah.
Maybe.
誇り高い最後を遂げられました。
Because if he did, maybe.
Yeah,
he
we
did at least with honor.
お志を継ぎ、これからも殿への忠義を尽くすまででござります。私は虎長様を信じておりまする。
I say we all trust him too.
一年の辛抱者。
One
半年な
year.
らと申しております。
She's hardballing.
How about 8?
広松に命じておいたのじゃ。大阪を出立次第、大老職を辞すると記した書状を届けるように。
Oh.
なんと大老職辞されたと。
やむを得なかったの。
So they couldn't vote.
Yep.
自らを死地に追い込んだようなもの。大家もご家来衆も味方の大名もみんな打ち揃うて破滅ですぞ。無料承知申し上げる。直ちに切腹されるがしかるべき策にございます。網代が見えましてござりまする。
Look at
Oh.
that.
藪重様 all loyal to 虎長様。
We're on your side, Joe.
Let's hope so.
Eh,
Let's hope so.
actually,
You're in good hands, John.
with all the crisscrossing and stuff, yeah, it's...
And he looks so stoic, standing there with like his hand on the hand on the belt. It's a very
そっ
stoic
と義
pose.
経を買えばよかった。
Look at this. I like how they showed how many people.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens when we go somewhere.
Yeah, right.
あれが同じ万人でございましょうか。
He's got a name now.
五大老が名ばかりとなった今、父上の首には途方もない値打ちがござります。野心を持つ味方は味方ではござりませぬ。
安仁様 this is 近江様 the lord of this village.
Actually, we've met. Go all shall. And fuck yourself. Smelling shipwrecked.
Oh. Wow. Oh.
父上は急ぎのようで出立される。父上が戻るまでに大砲隊を鍛え上げておかねばならぬ。
Couldn't be bothered.
もうそっと安い酒を買えばよかった。
Welcome, Anjin sama. My men. I'd like to see them now. Where are they?
おい、何をしておる。
ご自分の船お行きになりたいようでございます。
What now? Let go. Your lord and I had an arrangement. That ship and its crew now belong to me.
You're quite mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was gonna make a run for it.
Your house is ready for inspection. Right this way.
My house.
What's it gonna be?
Everything
Oh,
here has
okay.
been.
Look at they step on each one. He just.
Wait a minute. How long am I expected to be here?
Nagakato-sama says training will take at least 6 months.
At least. Ah!
Sorry.
She got her deal, though.
Yeah.
6 months.
Please be patient, Anjin-sama. As Hatamoto, you have been given a home, a generous salary of 240 koku a year.
I don't want any generous cuckoos. Well, I'm sure she's very nice, but I don't want a woman. I wish to pillow her, pillow on her. Toranaga-sama. Now he's bloody vanished. And I'm bloody prisoner all over again. Just with better living quarters.
That's what I look at it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
way better living quarters.
南蛮船の件を虎長に密告しよった不届き者は見つかったか。
まだ見つかっておりません。
今まで何をしておったのじゃ。お袖にこうでも抱きしめておったのか。
今のところおじ上のお手元には鉄砲と大砲がございまする。虎中様が戻るまでは全てがおじ上の手の内でございます。
Technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
さらばどうなる？
となればおじ上には鉄砲と大砲が残りまする。それを石戸様に献上すれば。
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Interesting scheme.
I love how she's always there, kind of in the background, hearing everything.
She's a plotter, all right.
You really don't have to be here. Go away.
Okay.
Oh.
Is he out walking in the mud?
It's not customary for one's consort to sleep while he's awake.
Well, it's a foolish custom.
You should not walk on moss. It is very disrespectful.
Yeah, I noticed that right away. They were walking, he just barrels right through.
She's my late husband's niece, accomplished and highborn.
Well, that's absolutely wonderful for her.
We grieve those we have lost by continuing their fight.
Ah, I like that.
Rubbish.
He doesn't.
Perfect timing.
And now being your consort allows Fujisama to do the same. It gives her a place.
For 6 months.
Do you know of the Eightfold Fence?
Here we go.
No, we don't.
Oh, those is guns.
Looks like a pistol.
Yep, sure enough.
Couple
There it
of
is.
them.
Oh, flintlock.
John's a fan of dual wielding, just like our Arthur Morgan.
Tell him he can go to hell. Not his prisoner anymore. Where I come from, you ask guests to do things.
Oh,
Give the guns to Fujisama. She's your consort. She will give her life to defend them.
I could damn well defend myself.
安心様お預けくださりませ
Tell this milk-dribbling Smith.
I gotta write that one down.
Smear.
I need a dictionary of all John's insults. Oh.
お引き取りくださりませ。
Oh, look at that. She's holding it like
Yeah, she said she'd defend him with her life.
Very good.
Milk dribbling fuckschmear. God, I love it.
Whoa.
Look at all these people.
Wow.
He asks about any tactics our enemies might not yet know.
Tactics.
安心殿は虎長様が旗本に取り立てたほどのお方。それぐらいの働きはしてもらわねばなるまい。
Oh boy.
マルタの包囲戦についてお話しくださりまする。大層なお戦だったそうです。
60,000 Islamic Turks, the cream of the Ottoman Empire, had come against 600 Christian knights, supported by a few thousand Maltese auxiliaries at their vast castle. We are taught this victory saved the whole Mediterranean seaboard and thus Christendom.
Sorry, you said taught?
Yes.
When did this battle occur?
Well, 35, 40 years ago.
So you yourself did not fight in this battle? You were not even born when this battle was fought.
Well, technicalities.
Yeah.
Describe a battle you have actually fought in.
Better come up with something, John.
I mean, you knew that battle, so you could know maybe what their tactics were, right?
That's what he was saying, yeah. She gonna cover for him? Nah, he'll come up with something.
Hopefully. Come on, John.
Anchor my ship and cannon within a few thousand yards, and your army could breach the castle walls without so much as an arrow splatting to graze their cheeks. Just let me demonstrate.
大筒が的に当たるなんてな。
Oh, here we go. John's gonna show off.
What is that he's holding?
He's,
Is that some sort of
to help
Some sort
aim
of
it?
sight.
Yeah.
Clear the hubs and fire!
Oh, look
There
at
you go.
that.
Sitting this dead nuts on.
Yeah. Showing them the power of the cannons when they're accurate.
キャツの大筒は物が違うのかもしれない。
今一度。
John thinking about
今一度。
escape?
今一度お聞かせください。
聞かせください。
はい。
ください。
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 はい。
I think I know where this is going.
He's gonna learn the language?
A little love connection here.
His face like, oh, this again. Digging this music.
It's very
That's
mischievous.
That's John's book, right?
Well,
That's the
think
one
so.
that they said would frame him or not be good news. Burn to hell.
Forgive me, Anjin-sama, but I think you should remember your oath is to Toranaga-sama, and not to the orders that brought you here.
What orders?
Your crimes against the Portuguese. I've read them in your own words.
Here we go.
Those were Catholics trying to kill him in Osaka.
Yes, trying to kill you.
Because they fear what I can offer him. A modern navy, ships built for war, would be to his benefit.
You have no idea what is or is not to my lord's benefit.
Well, Navy sure doesn't hurt. Comes to battle.
whoa.
Oh.
Shit.
Got a tsunami?
The hell was that?
Just a baby earthquake.
A baby what?
You might not know what those are.
Yeah.
It is why our houses are built to go up as quickly as they come down, because death is in our air, and sea and earth. It can come for us at any moment.
Is that why that guy was kind of looking off when he was hearing the rumbling?
We live and we die. We control nothing beyond that.
Well, that's debatable.
Oof.
Baby earthquake.
That's what he took out of
Yeah,
it.
that's what he took out of the whole thing.
Well, baby earthquake.
あの番人がこの村に参ってから嫌な話ばかり耳にいたしまする。
お聞く夜泣く鳥を村人の安寧まで気にかけるとは。
She has all the inside info.
Mm-hmm.
藪重様がお越しになると村中ピリピリいたしますゆえ。
この村が栄えるかどうかは叔父上のご一存次第じゃ。
近江様が 私どもの
Oh.
See? Told you guys.
Yeah.
Plotting and scheming.
Great way to
Quite
go
a bit
to
of that going on in this episode.
good way,
Saying, man.
good way to go to commercial right there.
申し上げます。西から一同の手勢が参りました。
Oh.
敵を破ったようでございまする。率いておるのは江原上禅でござる。
Oh.
It's a good thing we got a bunch of cannons out here.
Ready to go.
See what the chains can do?
Yeah.
Maybe?
お主への召し文じゃ。大坂に戻り、大老評議に二心なき旨を改めて誓い宣言を受け。
どうも誤解でござる。
断ると申すか。
それがしを殺せば石堂様は得難い味方を失うことになるぞ。
されば心は決まっておるとな。
Oh, boy.
石堂様にお主が敵対。
Oh, it's happening quick.
おもおい見ろ、あの万人の持ってまいった大筒はそれがしがこれまで見てきた大筒とは物が違う。キリシタンが金太を縮み明日大筒の演習がある。それを見て役に立たぬと思ったならこの首慎んで石堂様に差し出そう。
There you go. Big gamble.
我らの大筒に何ができるかお目にかけるためでござる。上善殿が大坂でその守備をお伝えくださればあまねく大名がお父上のお力に恐れいるはずでござる。
せいぜい恐れ入らせてもらおうか。
He knows
He doesn't
something's
like
up.
that.
お父上を裏切るなどと疑われただけでも不愉快せんば。拙者はお父上のためなら命も捨てる覚悟でござる。
This guy, it's so...
I can't take him at his word just yet.
No.
あの男のために死ぬことになろうとは表を見なんだわ。
Okay.
There
That
you go.
helps.
Yeah.
行けば切腹は免れませぬぞ。
逃げ場がない。理不尽者がもはや万事休すじゃ。
手立てがあるやもしれません。
Oh,
Somebody.
If he returns to Osaka, he will no doubt be ordered to commit seppuku. Eat, please.
It's good enough for me.
Well, if it's the only thing you can eat, I guess.
I'd like to thank her for her excellent service to this house. Ask that she accepts this gift as a gesture of my gratitude. Those are the best guns a sailor can have, and I'll miss that one greatly.
この鉄砲をくださるそうでござりまする。
私にはこれをどう扱えばいいのやら。
I'll teach her how to use them. She'll be the most fearsome lady in the Japans.
身を守れるようにと。
ひょうたんから駒が出るとはこのことでござり。
Did I offend her?
Oh, she's got a gift too.
富士様 as your consort would like you to carry her family swords. They are a symbol of her late father's bravery.
Oh my God, look at that. That looks beautiful.
I can't accept this.
You must.
Yeah.
As Hatamoto, it is not proper for you to have no swords to carry. So you must accept. どうか。
Katachika no gojirimasuru.
ござりますると申し。
I'll get it right one of these bloody days.
All right, let's see. Oh. Oh.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
Maybe that's just cheese.
That's what I'm wishing it is, but
It's got to be.
Bit like cheese. Very stinky.
Oh, what is it?
Something to do with fish.
Quite enjoyable.
Some kind of fish eggs?
Oh, they're not going to tell us. Someone let us know, or at least let me know, because I'm not smart when it comes to that.
Well,
I wonder if
我らの策を一同に中心することを危惧しておりまする。
かつかましいゲスト名が。
お父上のお許しがないまま戦を始めるのはいかがかと。
yeah.
いや。
敵に我らの戦略を披露するしか手はないのでございまするな。
Yeah, because they're gonna see.
父上に文を送れてないぞ。わしに考えがある。
Oh boy.
And he knows what he just did.
Yep.
It's gonna be bloody, guys.
The seeds have continued to be planted.
Gozarimasu.
Mir's gonna get his way.
Beautiful.
I feel like he's about to learn something.
Was that like a spring there or something?
I don't like the way they're shooting that over his shoulder.
Sit.
Sorry. I'm happy to see you have changed your mind about bathing. I also wanted you to know you're wrong about my service in Ajiro. It has nothing to do with the church.
Oh, we're gonna get some truth here? What is kind of going on here? Just back to reading the book.
No, is she back to reading or is she back to gonna write?
She wants to read his book and learn more about him.
That's what I'm thinking, right? Maybe the book is actually more worse than what is actually what John is.
She wants to go to London, that's for sure.
He's out. Big match, John.
Are we gonna find out what he ate?
I know. Well, I can't wait to read the comments. Somebody's got to let us know. Uh-oh. Why are they staying out?
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Is that Lady?
That might be, yeah.
Which one is it, though?
Lady Mariko?
Yeah, Lady.
Medical?
Lady M. Lady M.
What if it's his consort and he's going to be like, oh, hey, no, you can't lay down by me because I totally fell in love with the other one by the pool tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be her.
I knew it. From the moment they met, I knew it.
She was just waiting for him to bathe.
I don't blame her.
What was the term in Poor Things?
Violent jumping?
Something jumping.
Furious jumping.
Furious,
jumping.
okay.
Furious jumping.
Furious jumping.
Pillowing in here.
Yeah, pillowing.
I don't want that pillowing.
God, we're going to have to replace partying with pillowing from now on for everything.
I don't want no pill. Or whatever.
It's your first time catching an intimate scene here at Bad Medicine. Usually we use the term partying because, frankly, it's awkward.
Now been shelved. For
partying is no longer being used. It's
pillowing
being replaced
or
with pillowing.
Violent jumping.
Furious jumping. Furious jumping.
Very beautiful today. Rain.
John's in a great mood.
Yeah.
He's all happy.
Good morning.
You seem in good spirits.
It's a night of good company.
Oh, Jesus.
The courtesan was acceptable then. I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, it wasn't her.
A pleasing gift.
He just had her look like her.
No, I think it. She's got.
Oh, she got to cover her tracks. Yeah. Okay.
That was a very
have some tact, John.
Thoughtful gift.
She covered for herself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here we go.
Oh, this is gonna end bad. This is gonna end bad.
What is
somebody mess with the cannons?
Well,
or?
no, we have to wonder what Yoshi's son's gonna do.
Yeah.
Toranaga's son.
Oh, John's not even aware of what's gonna happen. Oh.
Here we go.
There was a setup.
長門殿が自ら手配されたものじゃ。
Setup. Foreshadow.
長門殿は猿楽でも食っていけそうではござらぬか。の
Oh, he's trying to give him the credit.
そろそろ始められてはいかがかな。
Oh no, what did he do?
What's gonna happen here?
なるほど。引け。引け。
What's happening?
I do not know.
He's gonna turn the cannons.
No, it can't pop.
No, it's gonna take a while to turn those.
己にはもはや我慢がならぬ。
Oh, he's gonna declare.
今こそ成敗してくれる。刀を収めなされ。上善殿ご大のご使者にござるぞ。
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh!
Oh, that was the chains.
Oh!
Oh. Oh.
お父上に ご中心いたしますぞ。
構わぬ。むしろ父上に知っていただきたい。
Oh my
Oh, that
god.
was so
man.
nasty.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Stop him.
Juno intervene.
これは侍の戦い方だ。
Oh.
アジュス。
Oh my god, that is nasty.
Oh, look at him smiling.
Oh boy, it's kicked off now.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah.
Bad omen is right.
Talk about having. Oh my god.
Yep.
We had that, great moment, and then. Well, I'm just saying between John
Yeah.
and Lady M, and then this happens right at the end.
Yeah.
It's really.
Well, we knew it was
You
coming.
knew they
'cause
were
the way
scheming.
Well,
the
yeah,
kid
but
was.
Yeah.
but we
I
were
didn't
happy.
know it was gonna
We were
end
happy to
with
see
that.
that, and then
that.
this.
I thought it'd be like take out the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and then
he's-
send the rest of the guys
Yeah.
back. But I get
Yeah,
whatever.
everybody.
I didn't know that they were gonna have cannons set up over
Yeah.
there, and
Well, and
they've been listening to John because their aim was right.
yeah, well, and who was behind everything? Who was planting the seeds about this whole thing?
Buckschmear.
Those two, no,
Oh, yeah.
those
Well,
two,
yes.
those two wouldn't have even thought about it if not for what's her name pushing it on him after
True.
they had their time partying.
True.
She was dropping the seeds in
Kiku.
her ear. Yeah, Kiku. I even wrote it down. Thanks,
Pillow.
Answer.
Lady Kiku.
After they did
The other
that, she's
pillow.
the one who planted the story this whole time and just using these two goofs to essentially do her bidding. This is fantastic. I did not see this coming. Look, if you know anything about canon history or anything like that, those chains are absolutely devastating, and that's what they showed. But wow, this took a turn that I did not expect. But we've said it this whole series about the pacing of this show, how they get right to it. There's no fat in the episodes. Everything is moving very quickly. That's why I'm kind of led to believe that this is a one and done series. Again, if you folks know, let us know. But it's been absolutely perfect. Great writing, acting, all tremendous. This episode in particular, I really liked how John and Lady M were able to kind of bring their barriers down, and it sounded to me like they both needed to go to London because they both had things that they wanted to forget. They want to both kind of change their lives to become who they want to be instead of who they're forced to be at this moment. So I really liked that between those two because they've been kind of teasing a little bit with us with their interaction, possibly a love interest there. They've been teasing it a little bit, and we finally got it this episode. I like how she was quick to say, "Oh, did you like the gift as a courtesan we sent in for you?" That was really nice. But again, now it's on. Now there's no going back. There's no peace. There's no trying to entice somebody with naval strength or cannons or training of the army to try to win favor. It is on at this point. I don't recall how many episodes we have left, but
it's 10 total, or is it?
yeah.
10.
Okay, so that's pretty good. We
4 in.
got this was number 4, so we got a bunch more to go. So I can't imagine how much more intense it's going to get from here. I mean, this is just the setup, and again, I said it before. I feel like I've been watching this show for years because I'm that sucked into it. Just incredible. Another banger of an episode.
Yeah, I mean, my only gripe is that Yoshi wasn't in for too long, but other than that, this was another amazing episode. They brought him in at first for his tactics, and he goes on to describe a war that he was never, or a battle I should say, that he was never a part of, and so then he does go into at least what his knowledge is, which is cannons, and like he demonstrated like his accuracy is so amazing, and this adds a whole new element to them in battles and possible wars. And then I want to know what Lady M was all reading in the book of John's, is it essentially his journal?
Yeah, his
correct?
journal, or yeah.
And so what she's all reading up on him, but it just how even from what was the lady's name that he has as his
Fuji?
Yeah, Fuji.
I think,
Oh, she like doesn't even want to be there because obviously, you know, her husband and her son, but is slowly coming around and offer the gift of her swords, which even though she didn't really want the pieces, which, you know, because to her it seems like no use, but, you know, John was making the effort and said that, you know, if she's gonna be with me, I need someone, you know, with that sort of firepower. But and then just Kiku doing the little planting of the seeds.
It's all her.
And I mean, we already knew that the Lord was playing both sides, you know, but he was pledging to one side to take out Yoshi, but then he found out that he's resigning. So it's like, where is this all playing? Maybe the resignment didn't go through yet. So they're playing that whole game, and then but it still looked like it was a shock to him in the end versus Kiku's husband that was like planted the seeds to the son, and then it went to fruition. But man, what a way to end it. Just like, okay, now it's on full on war. Where do we go from here? So another great episode.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really taken aback by the quality of writing for this story. And this is what we do. We watch. We watch movies, we watch TV shows, we watch miniseries, whatever you want to call it. Like, this is what we do, and we've watched a lot over the last few years. And this storytelling is right up there with the best that we've seen during the entirety of this channel. They're able to just draw you in, get you just so invested in these characters, in this story. It's such a dynamic story. You know, we're talking about alliances, we're talking about betrayals. They're working in a very, very well-written, you know, developing love story here between two people from completely different cultures, from opposite sides of the world. You know, you can't tell the story without incredible delivery, which they've gotten from all these actors. And it's just, when you watch something this brilliant, it really just brings you to a whole like different level of I don't even know. I'm so drawn in, and you know, if I can't believe, you know, you brought up a really good point. He said something that kind of intrigued me, where he says, I feel like I've been watching this forever. And that I guess I don't know any other way to explain it. It's like we've gotten so much story, and the depth of the story in only 4 episodes is so far beyond so much of the content that we've watched here on the channel. And I'm just so amazed. This episode, of course, we saw, you know, we saw the arrival on the island, and they made all these preparations and this and that and that and this, and he bailed right away, which caused, you know, there's a power vacuum. And if there's ever a time for plotting and scheming, it's when there's a power vacuum. And ironically, now we have levels of that, right? We have the regents, we have the big council, there's that power vacuum. So there's the 5 of them. On a lower level, he comes, he's gone. There's another local level, I guess you could call it local level power vacuum. You have the sun. This isn't a new story. The son of the brave warrior not being taken seriously. I don't know who here has seen Braveheart. I won't go that much into it, but those of you who have seen it know exactly what I'm talking about.
If you know, you know.
But so it's an intriguing thing, and it's, you know, when you have these powerful, you know, kings and queens and emperors, and they have children who are supposed to, you know, follow in their footsteps when they're, you know, their own individual unique people, it can be so difficult. And he said, hey, people look at me like I'm a brat, you know, and this was his moment to make a statement. And because, you know, he did what he did, now there's going to be a war, you know. And it's sometimes when you're younger, you don't always understand the decisions that people in, you know, different situations make, and you think that they're being the ones that are naive, and they just don't see how things are. And sometimes you couldn't be more wrong. They've been there, they've done that, and they've learned from their mistakes, and that's why they're making the decisions they make. And here you have a son who just, you know, oh, my dad doesn't have, he doesn't have what it takes to do it. So I'm gonna step up and do it. It was really cool. Answer brought up, you know, our guy wasn't really in a position to train him how to use guns, but he sure knew cannons. So that was really intriguing. New weaponry that was really impressing the people on the island. But
when he talked about being able to siege the castle in a matter of days.
It was, we brought it up. You have the ship on shore, blasting from the shore and, knocking down castle walls. I thought it was, our actress who lost her husband and her child, she seems like she's getting more comfortable with, what she was ordered to do. Of course, the exchanging of the firearm with the swords was a very, very powerful scene. And then
you're right.
blossoming romance, which, look, we saw that from, there was a spark there from day one. And then, of course, she lost her husband. And so that kind of, looks like the e-brake is gone, so we knew that was going to happen. It was just a matter of how it happened. Of course, they gave us a really powerful scene with their discussion about London and things that places they would both rather be and lives they would both rather be living. Then we got the romantic scene. Then we got some levity right after it. Took you to the light, kind of, he was just all bubbly and, there was, that scene, and then just brutality like you rarely see on TV shows anymore. That's usually when something is that nasty, it's implied, and that scene they showed it. So I just can't say enough about this storytelling. I'm really just blown away by this series, and we're only halfway in.
Oh
yeah. I'm gonna be honest. This episode for me was a little too slow paced. Granted, now they gave you a lot of information, which I do appreciate, and I'm not saying it was a bad episode by any means. Just for me, I was expecting probably a little bit more gas, but I understand why they did what they did in this episode. Hopefully now, episode 5 and up now, however they're gonna do it, I'm still here for it no matter what. Great to see Lady M and John finally. They teased that pretty much first episode. Or second for sure.
Yeah,
second for sure. So kind of interesting that we're getting to it already, which fantastic, because they were doing very subtle teases. So I'm glad to see that relationship blossom a little bit. Of course, the son coming out, doing his thing in a very different leadership style than probably what would have been recommended. So I'm really interested to see now the repercussions that are going to come on the son, because we already know what, with Yoshi, what the deal is with him currently, right? They still need another member basically to do all the voting, so his head's staying on, like he said. But now with this just happening, I got to imagine things just now. I know they said war, right? So I'm excited to see how accelerated this war is going to get into play now. So overall, and John teaching, obviously his teaching skills reflected great for these guys to do what they needed to do there at the end. And what's her name? Like you were saying,
Kiko.
No, right here. I think it's Blackthorne's maid.
Oh.
I hope that's the one. Otherwise, either way, the lady that was planting the seeds, she, like you said, Quinn, she hears everything, she knows all, and she looks to have like some agenda in play. So I'm really curious too on how much we're going to get from her trying to spin some webs and try to play a little bit of mind control with what she knows. So
yeah, if she's married to whoever becomes powerful, then that raises her station within the culture, I guess you'd say. But I'm just surprised you thought it was a slower paced episode, because I just feel this whole series has been really quick. We saw the training montage. I guess I'll call it a training montage for lack of a better word. We saw the love interest, then we saw the scheming, then boom, we had cannons and bodies ripping apart, and now we're at war. For me, I just feel like they do a great job of the pacing and keeping it up for a limited run series.
One of the things that I liked was like how they did it, where like John had never known what an earthquake was. They're like, that was an earthquake,
cool.
And he's like kind of looking like, what? Because obviously, in ships, and I don't know how London is as far as whether or not they have earthquakes. So it's kind of neat that like think about it in that time that someone has no idea that something like that happens. And so like when she said tsunami, he had to be like, what the hell's a tsunami? That he might actually know maybe because of being at sea. But I thought that was really interesting and cool that they threw that in there.
And the way they show John looking up at those mountains with all that fog, I was almost thinking, is he looking at that like, man, if I just get to those mountains, they'll never find me.
But that was also from all the cannon blasts.
I think it was an appreciation. Right. I think, they had their ideas of, people are very, they're often quick to, where I come from is the best. Oh, you should see, you should see London. It's the buildings and the architecture and stuff. And when he had a chance to explain it, he said, it's crowded and it's filthy.
Yeah, he's appreciating the natural beauty.
He didn't say, you should see this and this in London. And there he was, just staring at something and that he'd likely never seen before. And that would be a lot to take in, going there and kind of being immersed in that. I mean, taking a bath in a hot spring or whatever.
That'd be amazing.
I mean,
eating some stinky cheese.
I can't wait to read the comments on what that food was.
It's got to be a reveal.
I got to imagine some kind of fish.
Yeah, because only
I could see fish eggs like
fish eggs mixed with something.
Yeah, because only the ladies were eating it. So I'm wondering if it's like something for like fertility or something like that, some kind of custom that way. So
I don't know, but it didn't look that appetizing to us. But
stinky cheese.
But we're on our way to episode 5. Great series. Cannot wait for more. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.